friends. I hope you're all having a good night tonight. Just taking some deep breaths here. You may see little wisps of smoke because I lit an incense candle. I hope everybody who's watching this video is doing well. As of the time that I am recording this, it is officially January 1st. It is 3 a.m. in the morning. And it is now 2025. So remember how there was all that stuff we were talking about in a past video that we were leaving in 2024? We did that. So if you're watching this video, you did that. You've left quite a bit in 2024. So, before we get going, I always like to show my little mobile. It's become a ritual now, where I show it in all its little glory. The moth is all messed up. So in tonight's video, I have actually been moved to speak to a specific person who is watching this video right now, or either a specific person who's watching this video right now, or a person who is simply out there, and I am to do this video in particularly to kind of speak out towards that person. I know this is weird, go with me. I was screaming tonight because we went and we watched fireworks. Get some water, now is the time. We went and we watched fireworks. And this is the first year I've actually been able to see fireworks clearly, because I found out a couple years ago that I needed glasses, and I haven't gone to see fireworks since before, however many years ago that it was that I got glasses. So it was a very emotional night tonight. I cried. I got very emotional because I was like, wow, I'm just really grateful for where I'm at right now. I'm grateful for the realizations that I've had over 2024. I'm really grateful for the work that I have done on myself and with myself. I'm really proud of prioritizing setting boundaries and getting to know self, and really focusing on working through things so that as I move forward into my next phase and my next relationships, my next type of work that I'll be doing, I am going into it really excited, like I'm not worried. So it was an incredibly good day for me, so I'm very happy about that. But this next part of the video is for a specific person, and I'm feeling that right now this person is dealing with this person is feeling a lack of grounding, and you are feeling insecure, and you are feeling separated from spirit. You're feeling separated from yourself. You're not comfortable where you're at right now. And I made sure to write this down because you're feeling a lack of grounding, insecurity, a state of being disconnected from self or the world and spirit. And so you just kind of feel like you're outside of everything. You're not really connected to what's happening around you. You're not really grounded. You don't feel comfortable. And I am here with you in this moment, 4 minutes and 44 seconds as I say that. And I want to let you know that I've been there, And there are quite a few of you in probably the collective right now who are also feeling like everybody who's kind of in this community where we're working on self-betterment, there comes a time where as you're working, these feelings crop up. And I'm so sorry that you are dealing with them right now. And I'm so sorry that your heart's been broken so many times in romantic relationships. And you've been seeking and seeking and seeking a good partner, and you're dating people, and they're just not, firing on all pistons. Things just haven't been going well. And you've been feeling just kind of out of it, not very connected. And I'm here with you. I'm here with you. It can be a kind of scary place to not feel connected to things that are happening, and to just kind of feel like life is living past you. Like you don't feel like you're really locked in to what's going on unless you're like hanging out with very specific people. But other than that, you're feeling a little, you're just not there, and you're not feeling good. And I felt this morning. And I have never really been good at giving advice. And in moments like this, I think the natural inclination for us to do is to try to make people feel better. So for the person or people who are feeling this way, ordinarily, what I would want to do in a video like this is I would want to tell you that it's all going to be okay, and I would want to hit you with all of the stuff that, people kind of tell you when you're not feeling good. And instead, I'm just going to kind of sit with you in this moment. And we can take some deep breaths in and out together. You can drink some water. You can relax here. I think I said this in a video at some point and I may have just said it, and I don't remember because it's 3 a.m. and I partied relatively hard. And I didn't really party. So forgive me if I'm repeating myself, but we as a society have not really been taught how to sit with people when they aren't feeling good. That's not something that we're really taught to do, so it's hard for me in moments like this to not try to tell a lot of jokes or try to take away from the moment. 9 minutes and 23 seconds as I'm saying that. 23 is one of my lucky numbers. Like ordinarily that's what I would really want to do. And there's a part of me that really wants to do that. But I just have a feeling that you, whoever this is resonating with, whoever this, like you're just feeling this all up in your heart right now, you would prefer not to have that. Especially not right now. I would have played music if I knew what was going to cause the video to be copyrighted. Because what's interesting is, even though I don't put ads on my stuff and I'm not making money off of anything, at least at this date and time, I'm not doing anything like that. But I have tried to post videos of me singing songs before, and it's been copyrighted and then muted, and I've had to change like all of the sound on the video. So instead of going through all of those rules and trying to figure out what's safe, I just don't play music in my videos. That's why it's just me talking, because I've had videos that I was really happy with and proud of, and YouTube muted them, and they were just there, silent, with my face moving around. I'm going to have some more water. I recommend you have some too. Especially if you're watching this soon after New Year's, or you're watching this, you know, during your hangover. Make sure you get some water in. You know, it can be really nice sitting with people. It can be really nice to just be there. And it gets easier to do the more you do it. So the more you are there for your friends or your family or your boyfriend or your girlfriend, the more you open yourself up to just sitting with people and being there with them when they're going through it, the more practice you get with this. And then you'll find that you're not as uncomfortable with sitting with somebody in their grief or their sadness, their fear. My mind is just buzzing with like tidbits of information about myself and things that I kind of want to share, but I just feel it in my whole spirit that this is the purpose of this video, is I'm just here to sit with you. And it's really weird to do this, honestly. I mean, I know I've been talking but it's weird to do this because like there are a lot of people who can't stand like ASMR like videos where people are talking to them and they're doing kind of role play stuff, and I get that this could kind of feel like a role play type situation. Get your mind out of there. But I can feel like I can get how it feels that way. But like on a serious, real, just you and me right now note, like this feels very real. It's almost as if I'm FaceTiming with somebody right now, and you're just sitting on the other side not talking. You're not watching TV, or if you are, you're letting the TV play in the background while you're on your phone. Or maybe you're in your bed and you're on your phone. And this video just happened to find you when you needed somebody to sit with you and nobody's available. Or maybe you're the type of person to where when you're going through stuff like this, you don't like to reach out to other people. You would prefer not to do it if at all costs. You would prefer to just deal with it alone, go through it alone. because it's easier than having to explain to somebody where you're at only for them to misunderstand you, and then you're disappointed at the effort. Like, you're disappointed that you even said anything because the person got it so wrong. But yeah, I'm not sure how long this video is supposed to be, so I'm just gonna sit here until I move to do something else. But now is a good time to take some deep breaths. I said it in another video that you just have no idea how incredible you are. You have no idea how special and unique and wonderful and amazing you are. There's a lot of you out there that don't know. Some of you do, and you're wearing it well, and it's incredibly sexy to experience a person who knows that. And you know, there's a difference between arrogance and confidence. We know this, though the line is thin. But some of you don't get it. 17 minutes and 17 seconds as I say that. So somebody, if that number is significant, if 17 is significant to you, you do not get it right now, but you will. If you add up the numbers 2025, it's 9. That's the number. And so you have a lot of people who are saying that 9, and by a lot of people I mean people that are in like the spiritual community, the metaphysical community, if you will, that 9 is the overall number for the year, and 9 is the end of things. It's the completion. And for me, 2024, I feel like 2024 was the end for you in particular, to be in that season that you've been for a while. And you're not feeling too hot about it. You're not feeling too hot about moving into 2025. And to that I would say, I get it. I get being there. But please trust me when I say there is so much more for you that is going to happen this year. I know this. I know this. It's weird because whoever is watching this video, and it's right here, I know this, that your 2025 is going to put you in some very different places than you have been before. And you may have been feeling like there hasn't been a change. And to that, I would say it's because of things that you have been doing before. You just kept doing them, but then somebody got tired. Somebody here got tired. And they're tired of doing the same thing, and they want something different for themselves. But right now, you're not feeling the most connected to yourself, if you will. And that's okay. It's okay to not feel good. It's okay to feel uncomfortable. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to feel left out. All of those feelings are valid. They're valid 100%. sometimes we have a really bad habit, and sometimes you may have a really bad habit of feeling bad about feeling bad instead of just allowing yourself to feel your own feelings. We're very big on that here. I'm very big on feeling your feelings. So now it's time for a change, but your change isn't starting like how a lot of people's is starting. And it's interesting because even if you're watching this and it's not New Year's, you watching this video right now are starting something. So you are in a new era of your life. And I was on like a super hype video before on, you know, just the pride and so proud for the, you know, the people who are moving forward and who are making some changes. But for whoever this video is for, that's not your energy. That's not where you're at. Like, you're coming into this far more humble. You're coming into this far more like, wow, that was a lot. 2024 was a lot. And you had some really great moments. You had some really great moments where you smiled. But there have been a lot of moments where you haven't been feeling good. And you've been feeling, and some of you maybe, you might be feeling, you might be feeling restless. And that restlessness could come from a lot of things, but what I'm getting here in particular is that it's relationship focused, is that you are feeling a disconnect because it's been a minute since you've been in a relationship. It's been a while since you've really had that deep connection that you've been looking for, and somebody watching this may have not had it yet. But I know that 2025, you are moving out of that space and you're moving into a new space. And it might not feel like it right now in this moment. And this is crazy because whoever this is for, there's one of you that I know this is for. Like, I know. It's almost as if I can see you. There is a person who this is for. And I know that there are going to be some people who watch this and it's just comforting. And there are going to be some people who watch this and they're like, yeah, I'm kind of a part of this community. But there is a specific person who I am talking to right now. And you just don't know how incredibly just good looking, you're attractive, and you don't believe that. You say you believe it, but you don't actually believe that. That you're talented, and you're like, I'm kind of basic. That's not true. That's not true. You're so great. Whoever it is I'm talking to, you're so great. You're so awesome. You make people smile, you make people laugh. You do for others when you can. Unless you're being in one of your little selfish places, which, you know, everybody has a right to. Man, this incense smells amazing. But let me read this really quick. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing anything as I'm moving through, because again, I was moved to do this video this way, which it's a bit odd, and it's very like low energy. Like, that's the vibe right now, is that it's very low energy, which is interesting because even when I'm tired in other videos, I get very animated about things, but I really am feeling that you're not one of those like hype, like you can be a person who gets hyper, you can be a person who is entertaining to other people, but you spend time alone, you spend a lot of time alone, and you've really been working on enjoying your own company, and that's been working for you, but for some reason, just right now, like you're not feeling too hot. And maybe I keep reiterating this because maybe the person who is playing this video hasn't been paying attention, so maybe I'm supposed to be repeating things so that you can hear it again. I love you. I love you so much. To you watching this video, I know it's weird, but I love you so much. And I'm feeling your heart in this moment. You know something that, and I do realize that I had said that I was just supposed to sit here in silence, but there are little things that I'm getting. You know, something that helps ground me, yes, meditation, but something that really grounds me is just sometimes going and standing outside next to a tree, or like in the grass, like not on concrete, but like in the grass, and just kind of standing there. Also, lying on the ground can help if you have space to do that. Something that I like to do, it's like a little visualization method, is I will imagine sitting or lying down on the ground, and I'll imagine roots from beneath the ground coming up through the apartment floors or through the concrete, and I'll imagine all of those roots attaching themselves to, you know, like all the way down my arms, my backs, everything. My backs? Do I have more than one back? No. Hopefully not. But I'll imagine the root systems attaching to my body and just holding me super tight. And then I just deep breathe with that image. And then I imagine green, like mist, coming up into the room around me. And it's a great mental exercise to focus. And that might be partially why it helps, because one of the ways to ground is to bring yourself back to a center location in your mind, where you're just letting all of your thoughts and all of your feelings flow. You're not trying to hold on to anything, you're not trying to stop anything, you're just allowing the flow of emotion to take place. So yeah, that is something that has helped me. I don't know if you'd be interested in that, but that's out there if you want to use that. You know what's crazy? Like, sometimes we can only think about a few things about ourselves that we like, but then other people who are outside of us can see so much more. And in some cases, you're just around the wrong people. And those people do see that you are worth something. They do see that you're going to be successful. They believe that you were going to be successful back before you got to a certain place where you were successful. And they doubted. I don't know where I was going with that. The thought just took off. Oh yeah, but they saw. Even those people who claim that you have had no worth or that you have no worth, even those people see it. That's why they say something. Oftentimes, if you don't care about a thing or if a thing is not important, people do not even address the person. In most cases. If somebody is hating on you actively, if somebody in your life is being just really negative and they're being very doubtful, or whenever you tell them that really great things are happening, they hit you with the my ears started ringing, so and this particular ring was meant to pause. Like this ringing in my ears in particular feels like a pause. You are loved. There is someone out there right now looking for you, wanting so badly to be around you and to be with you and to be near you. That person's out there. And funny enough, that person does what I do, which is to my person who is on his way at night, when I think about my family and I think about my friends and I send positive vibes out, I send them his way. Though I don't know him as far as what he looks like, what ethnicity is he, where is he from, where does he live, I don't know any of that information, but what I do know is that I send positive vibes in whatever direction that he's in. I hope that he is doing well, and if he is going through it right now, my hope is that he will not be going through it long, because ultimately I want him to be happy. And ultimately there's a person out here who is looking for you, who wants you to be happy. There is somebody, I saw this post a while ago on Pinterest, and it said that some people wonder why they're not getting any play, like they're not getting a girlfriend or a boyfriend, and it's because one of their soulmates is just every day praying and hoping that that person is kept safe, that somebody doesn't get into a relationship with them and just completely just mess up everything, mess up their person's view of life, view of relationships, view of the world, because they want the chance to show you how much they love you. And no, they don't know you yet. They haven't seen you yet. They don't know where you're from. They don't know where you live, but they know that there is a person out there for them, and it's you, and you are that person. This is one of the reasons you guys don't even understand how incredible you are. You don't understand how amazing you are and how desired you are. Because you are desirable. Somebody is searching, somebody is like Nemo's dad. They're searching the entire ocean and the planet looking for you. And that's such a cool, loving thought, that there are people out here looking for you. 33 minutes and 33 seconds on the video as I say that. It's pretty dope. There is somebody out there for you. And for some of you, there's a lot of people. In fact, for quite a few of you, there's a lot of people out here for you. You've got multiple possible soulmates. So for those of you who are polyamorous, you got a lot of good people headed your way. And for those of you who are more monogamous, your person is looking for you. Your person who wants what you want out of a relationship, they're looking for you. Again, this is why you have to be your most authentic self, my love. Because as people are looking for their people, they're looking to recognize that their same authentic energy. You're wanting an authentic person. So many of you want an authentic person. And so you have to be the person that you seek, that you desire. You have to be in that headspace. How's my back cracking? I wonder if that came up on the mic. It's so weird because, like, the person watching this video, I just want to hold you. Like, I don't know if you have seen Elden Ring, but there is a character that, she's like I forget what her title is, but she's the maiden who has the cloak on and she holds warriors, and I believe that life is taken from you if you do it. But that's just, man, I just like to hold people. I held my sister today, held my dad, held my mom. I just love to hold people and let them know that somebody is out here who's not wanting anything from you, who just wants to give you that energy, to give you that love, to let you know you are loved, to let you know that you are somebody already. You don't have to work to be somebody. You are already somebody. You're already somebody. And you spent some time getting to know this somebody, and now you're looking to reconnect with this body. There's also a possibility some of you are feeling this way because the beginning of this new chapter of your life is very much so like a novel. So it's like the main character has to go through this period of time where they're just kind of lost, hopeless when it comes to romance. And then usually in the story, this person shows up. Their person shows up. Some options show up. Something that I liked was a thought that I had. And the thought was, I'm sure other people have had this thought, but the thought was, I have to treat my life as though I am creating it and I am writing it and I am the author. And as the author, if my main character, which is me, if my main character that I'm constantly trying to move things around for, if I love that main character, how am I going to do things? I'm going to take them to a bunch of different places that don't feel great at first, but are going to help them grow. They're going to help them become stronger. They're going to help them become more confident. And then I'm going to bring them to a point where they're feeling just a little down and they're feeling kind of shit out of luck as far as romance is concerned. And then I would bring that person, because this person who's been waiting so long gets what it means to be in a relationship. They get what it means to love another person. You get it. You get what it means to love another person. You get what it means to lock it in with somebody. And you're just waiting for your divine counterpart or counterparts to find you so that you can love them. I feel you. I'm there too, love. I'm there too. Oh, I'm there with you. I'm right there with you. It's interesting because ordinarily I don't watch my videos back, but there have been a couple that I have been moved to go back and watch, and they made me feel really good, so I'm glad that I went back and watched them. Sometimes what I say in these videos, I rewatch it later because it's actually for me to watch back. That's been very recent, because before, when I started this, I was not to rewatch any of the videos. This may be one that I rewatch, and I wonder how it's going to be. I mean, at this point, I don't even know what the title of the video is going to be, and I don't even know what I'm putting in the description. You're okay. You're okay. You're all right. There is love for you everywhere. There is love for you to experience everywhere. I know the frustration of being like, whoa, how do I get to it? I get that it's frustrating. I think the first thing you should do is sit in that frustration for a little bit and feel it. But then after you've done that, you've got to come to a time where you stop sitting in that feeling and start figuring out how to love on yourself. Do for you what you are wanting somebody else to do for you. So if you're wanting somebody to take you out on a date, take yourself out on a date. If you're looking for somebody to sit in bed with you and watch TV, sit in the bed and watch TV. When you do things and you love on yourself and you start to feel a little better about yourself, my ears are ringing. You bring more and more into your space. You almost shine with a light that lets your person know, hey, I'm in a healthy place. Like, I'm in a healthier place. Because I don't think you have to be perfect to be in a relationship. Oh my gosh. That's not how that works. I mean, if that was the case, none of us would be in relationships. Am I right? But I've always been a big proponent in doing what you can in the time that you have it. You know, while you're waiting for your person, or while you're waiting to run into that person, waiting well, I think, is something worth doing. And I know some of you have been waiting for a while, but the changes that you've made in yourself and the changes that you are making, like, you're a very different person than you were 4 years ago. To the person I'm talking to, you were very different like 4 years ago. And so now, imagine if you had met the person who you're looking for now, if you had met them back then. Like, that connection may not have been there. You might have missed out on that person entirely. But you went through everything that you went through so that when this person shows up, you are ready to receive them. Get your head out of the gutter. But yeah. My goodness. Well, if you are watching this video and you can, I suggest you take a nap. That's my suggestion right now. Just take a nap. Just go sleep. And if it helps, you can hit replay on this video and you can go to sleep. You can just rest. 42 minutes and 42 seconds as I say that. So maybe you're thinking of doing that. You have my permission. It's not weird. You can just replay this video. Hopefully I was talking relatively low. If you've made it this far in the video, thank you for chilling out and allowing me to send all this love through this camera. Thank you for allowing me to sit with you and to talk to you and to essentially be here for you. So no matter where you are, I hope you have an amazing morning, evening, or night, wherever you are headed. If it's in the middle of the day for you and you haven't had a nap and you can afford to take a nap, take a nap. And when I say can afford, I mean like if you don't have something to do like in the next 10 minutes. Rest. I know a lot of people at the beginning of the year are like, to the gym, and they're working on their New Year's resolutions and stuff. But rest. There's more than enough year headed your way. Trust me. Trust me. There's more than enough exciting things coming your way. There's more than enough challenges coming your way, because this year is going to challenge all of us. I don't know the type of challenges, but I do know they're going to be better. They're not going to be like they've been before. So before I hear any complaining about, I'm tired of this, Grandma, well, that's too damn bad. Challenges are a part of life, and they do get better, and they do get easier. Well, I think that's all I have for you, my love. I think that's all I have for you right now. But I'm gonna say, like, the tiniest little send out all the positive vibes meditation before I go to sleep. Some people call it prayer. And I'm gonna do that for you, my love, with your permission, of course. because there are a lot of you out there who, even if you're not spiritual, you've got crazy spiritual teams that be blocking for you, or that be assisting, or that be challenging you. And so whenever I go to like something that I like to do, or that I'm going to do in my next relationship, and I've done it before, but I was very much so like I didn't consistently do it, but there were times where I did it. And when my partner was asleep and I knew he was in deep sleep, I would kiss his forehead, his chin, and then each side of his face and his nose. And I would wish on him all the joy in this world. I would wish on him all the love. I would wish on him all peace. I would wish on him all the fulfillment that he could muster. Because I believe that when people are asleep and they're subconscious, they're still hearing, they're still taking information in. And, this incense is taking me out. But I believe that doing that kind of positive energy does do something. I think it does help. And so I look forward to doing it for the man I know that is there. Oh, I wish I could just hold him right now. Just sit with him. Listen to that really sweet, slow song called Snowfall. And it's just, there are no lyrics. It's just really sweet and really nice. I just wish I could sit with him and just hold him and be there for him. But yeah, there's somebody out here on my time. There's somebody out here on my time who is wanting to be there for you. They're trying to lock it in, bro. They're trying to lock it in. Who knows? Depending on who's watching this now, it could be me. I don't know. Man. Well, the incense has officially burned out, and I am understanding that now means it's time for me to end this video. But thank you for being here. Again, you never have to leave likes, you never have to subscribe, you never have to leave comments, but I greatly appreciate it because I do read them. The reason I don't respond is because I am an overthinker, and if I spend too much time reading the comments and responding and replying, I will overthink it. And then that'll be something that I'm obsessed with, and then this will stop being fun for me. This will stop being healing and edifying for me. So that's why I don't do it. But much love to you all, and I will see you, maybe not. Maybe this is the only video that you needed from me. But for those of you who enjoy this and enjoy sitting with me, I will see you in tomorrow night's video. Happy New Year. Get some rest. You are loved. And it's okay to not feel good. Honestly, if you can, you should go get some